Today we're going to be talking about brakes. I've done little to no research on this, but I have this 80s model S10 here that I got in on trade, and it allegedly has a good master cylinder and a booster. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take these items and try to put them on the Impala. Is it going to work? Probably not. Are we going to try? Absolutely. Why are we going to try? Because it doesn't cost me anything. Yes. Welcome to Treerow. Such a tight space. Oh, my wrenches. Ah, socket. Bombing me already. Okay. Light. Not the proper light for this, but maybe it'll work. Sure. Unhook it from... Put your socket on it first. That's not going to fit. Let's just use ratcheting wrench. Remember the little trick I told you? See? Loosen. Shape of the wrench. Okay. Yep. Well, that's cool. This probably isn't going to work. Now, what did I do with the pin? I dropped the pin. There's the pin. Nice and filthy now. That's got to get cleaned up. That's cool. Anyway, got my booster. Vacuum booster. I got my master cylinder. Think it'll work? I hope so. That would be awesome. Now to take the one off the Impala. Impala. Master cylinder. And here's the brake booster. So, these two holes are going to work on firewall. I'll show you that here in just a second. But what's awesome is that these rods are the same length. I know this one might be 1/4 of an inch longer, but that's okay. I have the play on the pedal for that. So, here's what we're looking at. These two studs, I'm going to punch through the firewall, and I have to drill here and here, which is going to be okay. But it fits in here. I've already checked that. I think we're going to be able to do it. And that's going to be awesome, because that means I'm going to have power brakes without investing any money. Just time. That's awesome. And yepers. And I'll bring you along for that ride. I'll show you how I measure it up and everything like that. And what else? Oh yeah, I want to see if the disc brake conversion that's on that will fit on here. Wouldn't that be dope? That'd be cool. So let me get to working on that. Yes. So here's where we're going. Basically what I want to do, we want to bring this in like this and just kind of get a scope. Come on, get in there. See those bolt holes line up? That's what I love about Chevy. I know you Ford and Dodge guys are die hard, but listen, so much stuff interchanges. Now, what I want to do is lean over the car. Well, shoot, didn't expect that. Anyway, oversized hole. Pull this back out. And while it's fresh on the brain, right there is where I need to go. And right there is where I need to go. Now I'm going to drill those two holes out, and I should be able to mount my brake master cylinder. Okay, round two. Kind of got knocked out in the first. Let's go. It's going way too fast. Can we just slow that down a tickle? Need lube. I gotta get in here with you guys. I have no leverage. No leverage. There we go, that's more better. Oh, that's so much better. Just for kicks and giggles, what am I gonna be drilling through? That's fine, that's fine. One. If these weren't cheapo depot bits, I'd care more about lubrication. Okay, off you go. All the way through. Now I kind of care about this one, so nice and smooth. Unlike that. Just like that. In case you didn't know, you want to drill slow. It preserves your bit. Unless you're like, oh, but mine says high-speed bit. Yeah, see how many holes you get to make with it. You always want to use lubrication, unlike what I just did. Okay, can I reach my booster from in here? Can I reach it? Where'd I put it? What'd you guys do with it? Did you move it on me? Where did it go? That's a valid question. Man, I'm losing my head today. There it is. I found it. How'd we do? Did we do good? Is it going to fit? And how close am I? Can you tell? Ugh. Need to go a little bit larger. A little bit larger. That's okay though. Yeah, a little bit larger. I almost had it on the first shot. That would have been cool. If I go a little too big, that's fine. It'll still seal up. A little bit larger. But like I've said several times, I'm not a perfect human being. I screw up, and this is evident. Some folks will be like, yeah, you're just an idiot. No, I'm human. I am human. And I've never done this before. And just like that, we're in. I mean, I gotta snug her down. Gotta get that all the way in there. But look at that. We have a brake booster. And it didn't cost me any money. That is worth the time and effort. Yes, let me start to get this bolted down because this is a very slow process and I don't want to bore you. All right. Look, it's a different color. Get this out of the way. Yeah, I painted it. Look at that. Goes in like a champ. What do you think? Nice and silver, right? Or should I say chrome? I don't think that's gonna look bad. And then I have this daggone thing. Like, this is the first time I'm seeing it together, so we're seeing this together in real time. That looks pretty good, don't it? And it's all spare parts. I hope it works. Cool. All right, now to install it. So, come here. Hi, it's me. Pardon my garage. Now, I can just not break my door. So now I gotta get up in here. You wanna see? I mean, there's not a whole lot of light. But up in there, yeah, it's a good time. Anywho's, can you see there? I mean, you're gonna see a whole bunch of, yeah, that's garbage. How's that? Is that better? Okay. Oblong nuts. Don't worry about that. I'm coming in. Hey, how you doing? Get up there. Yeah. I mean, this is easier than it was in the S10. Let me tell you, the S10 was really aggravating. They got a lot of crap in there. I think I got my length right on my brake rod, which is awesome. So if this works, guess what? An 88 S10 brake booster and master cylinder. I mean, I don't know if the master cylinder will work yet. I can always change that. That's not a big deal. But a brake booster will go on a 66 Impala. What we got? Is that gonna work? Is that on the right side? Holy jeez, that's a perfect fit. That is just amazing. Rod's the correct length. I mean, I had to space it 1/4 of an inch, so I got a 1/4 inch plate back there. Yeah. Okay. Somebody pulling in? No. Wobbly woo because, well, just gonna be real with you. I think I left my auto ratchet in another vehicle. Or it got taken away. I don't know. Something happened. But I don't have it at this point in time in my life. So, guess what I had to do? I had to buy one. I'm bougie. Nice and gentle. Bring it in. Come on, give it back. I need it back. No, give it back. That's not fair. Okay. Oh, threw it. I got a mess here. I got a mess. Let's see if I can get in here like this. That way you ain't looking at my chest the whole time. Oh, I kicked the camera. Oh, that's much better. More better. I said it's more better. All right, get on there. There we go. Come here. And then I'll verify the tightness of everything with a ratchet. Torque down to 4 knuckle pops or back crack. One of the two. I dropped the thingy. I love working underneath the dash. It's like my favorite pastime. Oh no. Anyway, get on there. Okay. Yes. Okay. What am I doing? Is this gonna work though? That's the question. I don't think that's gonna work. Okay. I need washers for this. Okay, let's see. I mean, Welcome to the driver's seat. That's original. Horn don't work. Battery ain't hooked up. Yeah. Because I just got to get over here to hook this up. That's easy. Come on. I got to find the hole. Can't see anything. I'm blind. Okay. I got to get on this side. Oh. There we go. There's that. And where'd the nut go? Where'd it go? Yeah. We'll pull a T5 here in a minute. T4. That's not the correct nut. Where did it go? Now dang it. I'm down in here. I can't move around easily. Where did it? Hello, there you are. I found you. Yes. Oh, and by the way, it's a very aggravating process, but let's see. That works. Sweet. We have a brake hookup. That is awesome. Oh. Oh. That was great. Okay, so that's on. That's taunt. Yep, that's taunt. Now, let's hook up the brake master. Yeet. Yup. Yeah. Can you see better over here? Can you? Sorry, am I making you sick? What do I do with those nuts now? I ain't got no nuts. Is that them? I think that's them. On with your bad self. Oh, I need the rod. I need the push rod. Push rod. The rounded edge goes towards your master cylinder, okay? In case you've never done this before. That goes in there. This goes in here. Nutes. Is this them? That ain't them. What am I doing? What did I do with those? I found the right ones. Like 2 seconds after I turned the camera off. I just had to turn the camera off. Can I get in there with this? Because that'd be cool. That's a dumb way to do that. Freaking wobbly woos getting on my nerves. I don't like wobbly woos. They're convenient when you need them. Snug that up. Bring this around to this side. That's snug-a-lug. Come back over to this side to finish out the job. And there we go. Brake, master cylinder, and booster is installed. Yep. Now I got to figure out these brake lines. Because I have one coming up that distributes through all 4 wheels. This one. So I need to take the fronts and separate them from the backs. So I'm going to need union blocks. Let's see, that's going to be the rear, and that's going to be the front. I done forgot. Do you remember? Anyway, Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. Okay, well, let me go see what all that I need to gather up, and I'll show you what it is that I found that I needed to gather up. Okay? Okay. It's in. And I got this piece out. You see that? That's for the front brakes. I don't know that I'm going to use this piece because it seems a little high, but that piece for sure. Now for the rear, it's a little complicated because the way that the single reservoir master cylinders work is all the brake fluid goes through one line down to a distribution block, and it goes right. So we got to get rid of that distribution block, and we got to run it the right way. So worst case scenario, have to make some brake line. I have some brake line, and I have some unions and everything like that. I can make my own brake line. It's not going to be a problem. So I'm going to kind of look around at this and see what my options are. And then once I come up with an actual game plan on what it is that I need to do, I'll bring you back. Okay, so in case you've never used a brake line flanging tool, let me bring you in here closer. So basically what you want to do is you want to get your line, your brake line, right? Flush with whatever size it is here. You want it flush, right? That way you don't over flange it. And then you take your flanging tool and you put it around it. Sometimes it's very difficult to get it on because it's bulky and aggravating, and if you're doing this in the car. Now, I do not recommend putting a union in your brake line system. I am strictly doing this because I need this video to go out. Before this is like on the road all the time, it's going to be 100% safe with brand new brake lines from front to rear. This is just for demonstration purpose only, so don't put a union in your brake line unless it's a real emergency, okay? Okay. Anyway, you lock it down and you spin it a couple of times. You don't need to be overzealous. And then you're done. Just double check it. Make sure that you got it real good. And then take it off. And that's how you flange. I'm in a tight spot here, so it's kind of aggravating. And yeah, so that's how you do that. So now you know. Here is where we're at. We got the brake booster installed, we got the master cylinder installed, and I routed some line. Now, granted, this ain't permanent. I'm going to end up bringing this down here like this and securing it nice and good because, you know, it's going, the motor sits here. We don't want any of this to go. Now, what I need you to do now, because, you know, I'm by myself, is I need you to take a look here and tell me if I have any leaks anywhere or if you hear any squishy. All right? And like I said before, these unions, these junctions, just for demonstration only. Before this car gets on the road, it's going to have all brand new brake lines, and I'm going to custom make every one of them. Only use these guys in a pinch, okay? And what I'm talking about, let's see if I have one readily available. And what I'm talking about are these guys, okay? So, you know, you make your flange, you put this on there, screw this in, and then you screw the other one into that, and it's supposed to get rid of a bad part of the line. That's emergency, okay? Don't use these on your daily driver. It's just dangerous. Anyway, I'm going to go pump some brakes. Tell me if they leak or if you hear. Now, granted, I have not bled the master cylinder or anything. I'm just looking for pressure. Here we go. Ooh, I actually have some pedal. Any leaks? I'm holding. Pedal's not moving. So that's cool. I think we got it. I think we got it. 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 So it looks like to me the Impala now has power brakes. We got power brakes now. Yes, that is absolutely phenomenal. Came off of an 88 S10. Who would have thunk it? I was just guessing. I didn't know. I was like, let's chance it. Let's risk it. Well, it works. A little bit of modification. You got to drill a couple holes and build you a little spacer bracket, a 1/4 inch spacer bracket. I can't talk. Anyway, it's daylight saving, so I'm in a cloud anyway. This is the next day previous to the last slide. But I tell you what, off of this same truck, it has disc brakes. It has a conversion kit on it, so they're not factory brakes or factory discs. I mean, I could be wrong, but we're going to try it out. We're going to take those off of that truck and see if they'll go on here. I might take a couple of measurements, see if it'll work before I even invest the time into it. It may or may not. I mean, I didn't think that would work. Well, guess what? I got boosted brakes. Man, I'm pumped about that. And it didn't cost me anything because I got those trucks on trade. Same way with that motor. Come to find out that one's built. So, I mean, I'm winning here. I'm okay with all of this. But anyway, tune in next week where we try to give that a shot. Is it going to work? I don't know. But we will find out together. And I'll see you right here next week on another episode of Treerow Rescue. I appreciate you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all the things. Helps the channel out tremendously, and it doesn't cost you a dime. And we'll see you later. Deuces.